Yo, welcome to the spooky game stream. I didn't feel like I just didn't feel like playing Team Fortress 2 today. I didn't I'm gonna be honest with you. I just didn't feel like playing Team Fortress 2. But we're gonna play some spooky retro games. First up is All Real Monsters for the Okay, what are you going? One moment, we are experiencing technical Xolta difficulties. Please wait while Ted figures out what the fuck's going wrong here. Oh, that's what's causing my technical difficulties. Yes, for sir. Oh no, it's the Grumble. He's here to grumble my bumbles. Okay, that's Ickis. Oh, okay, it's him, Ickis Tim. I don't care for this fart wibble music, that's for sure. So, I watched that new Gundam series. It's okay, and it has passing. It has some Utana in it. You can tell that someone had Utana in its DNA. Eat garbage! I'm the trash man! Garbage! Yeah, it's I, Ickis, and I'm here to thickus my dickus, and oh god, I don't care. Dennis was what Dennis does. Okay, we got a record. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, but how do I switch people? How do I do the things though is the real question. But don't I eat the garbage? I think I've had enough of All Real Monsters for one day. How about you, chat? This might be a fast and loose kind of haha funny video game. Video games. It's you, it's all for you. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Playing Adam's Family. See, I saw that new Gundam anime. We are experiencing Xolta technical difficulties. Please wait one moment. We are experiencing technical difficulties. We are experiencing technical difficulties. I'll be right. For some reason, we were experiencing Xolta-based technical difficulties. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but hey, I'll just have to edit this in YouTube, I guess. Fun. Up next is Adam's Family. We're playing as Gomez Adams, attorney at Gomez. I don't actually know what Gomez does for a living. Oh yeah, we gotta get the money. Gomez Adams. He's gonna kill... Okay, so it's Mario. Instead of Mario Man. Instead of a haha funny bing wahoo Italian man, it's... I don't know what Gomez is exactly. He's Gomez. It is I. I'm sorry. So yeah, just watched some anime recently. Nothing special. Okay, now I can shoot balls out of my hands. Fair enough. I am Speed. Oh no, Gomez Adams. You've been foiled. Oh no, I've been foiled. I've been duped. I've been bamboozled even. Oh, I don't have the baseball power or whatever you want to. So yeah, this is just if at least it's not a Euro platformer. Oh boy, I'm sorry, but I despise Euro platformers. What, you have to get Chungle Fingles, all the Crystal Bingles for a Bingle Bangle? Yes, I know. I don't care, is the problem. They're creepy and they're spooky. I'm sure many people got interested in goth girls, thanks to Morticia Adams. Oh yeah, he has a point. I also have a point, but not in that way. That was unintentional wordplay. Rolling around at the speed of Gomez. Got nowhere to go but Gomez, my Adams. I keep on moving ahead. No time to distance in my way instead. Oh, my everything hurts. I mean, this game's kind of whackety schmackety doo. Gomez, why is your house this impossibly big, and why did you get crushed? I should really rewatch the Addams Family 90s movies. I haven't seen the new one. I know they're making a new not Gomez movie, a new Addams Family movie, but I haven't seen it. Not the animated one. There's like a live action one, or I think it's like a TV series or something. I can't remember. My brain is full of what we like to call sawdust, chat. I know there was an animated movie not too long ago, but okay, this has got some Euro platformer in it already. It couldn't escape the Euro platformer DNA that Ocean has in its soul, and its very being and its very essence. Yep, that's some Euro platformer, alright. And its very essence, and its very being of its soul. If you have never seen the 90s Addams Family movie, I think it's pretty decent. It's called Wednesday, and it's releasing next month. For some reason, instead of October. Ah, well thank you, Teabag. And welcome to the stream-o. I'm playing spooky retro video games. This is, the Addams Family for the Sega Genesis video game console. I do not care. So, I'll have to talk about this. So, when I was a lad, my father got a Sega Genesis for me and my brother. After him and my mother broke up. I don't know why I'm telling you this story, but I am. And one of the video games we had on our Sega Genesis was Fantastic Dizzy. And that and the game Stormlord bred into me a hatred of Euro platformers that continues to this very day. My despising of Euro platformers is solely because of the Fantastic Dizzy and Stormlord games that I played when I was a kid, because, you know, you only had a Sega Genesis or a Super Nintendo. You had to make do with what you had, you know? I only had, like, a few games. So we made do. Genesis does! Genesis does what Nintendo Genesis. What game console did you grow up with, Teabaggin', if you mind me asking? Okay, I think I've had enough of this video game. I can only take so much. We're moving on to the next spooky video game. Sadly, we have another bad video game. It's Bram Stoker's Dracula by Sony. Vampire. The Journey of the Concept of Dracula. They don't know why I sound like the. I'm sorry. So we have our sword, and we have him, Keanu Reeves. What was the name of Jonathan? Jonathan Harker, right? He played Jonathan Harker. My brain is full of tar and sand and funny references to Duke Nukem that I think are funny. I'm sorry. This music is kind of wibbly, not gonna lie to you. I died from falling! Jonathan Harker, who helped defeat Dracula, dies from a rat! No wonder the Amiga was so popular. They didn't have actual video games in Europe. Wait, does Jonathan Harker have the power of telekinesis? Can he read people's minds? Is he a psychic? Is he telepathic? Okay, then. I'm gonna be just always sorting. Oh no. I've also been thinking about rewatching the movie Beetlejuice again, and because, you know, it's been a few years since I've seen that movie. And I've been thinking about rewatching Beetlejuice just because, you know, I'm not going to say it a third time. Harker's escape from the castle. Oh boy, more of this video game. Imagine being a kid. You have a Sega Genesis. You've got this video game instead of Dynamite Headdy or Gunstar Heroes, which are good video games. Thank God I had Dynamite Headdy as a kid. If you've never played Dynamite Headdy for the Sega Genesis, it is what we like to call Chef's Kiss. But it's not this video game. This video game is bad. Another video game from my childhood that I did not care for, Alien 3 or Alien Cubed. I never really cared for this game as a lad. Is it me, or does Ripley look like she's playing an air guitar when she jumps? Right? Scribble-up! Okay, we've got to rescue all the peoples. This game and me just never gelled. Some people like this game. I am not a fan of this game. But since I, you know, had it as a kid and it was the only one of those few video games that I could play, I learned to play it. I never really got that far because I never really liked it. I usually stop playing it. Okay, groovy. Okay, press the Ripley. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Oh no! Oh no, I got hit. Yeah, it really does look like she's playing air guitar when she... I never cared for this. Yep, that's why I never cared for this video game. That reason alone, you gotta save all the peoples or else you die, and then the alien xenomorph big friend, you know, comes up to you and touches your booty and goes, haha, I have touched your booty. But then again, I like Alien 4, but it's not a good movie. Alien 4 is not a good movie. I'll admit to that. It's not. The reason why I like Alien 4 is because it's so bad, I just have to laugh at it. It's absolutely... Alien 4 is comic gold. It is comedy gold. I'm sorry, people who actually care about that movie. I'm sorry. Sorry, I had a dumb browser issue. I grew up with multiple systems. I didn't have a Commodore 64 because I was a little, I didn't really, you know, have that. I grew up with a Super Nintendo, a Sega Genesis, and an N64. Then eventually we got a GameCube when I became a teenager. But I didn't have a, you know, a Commodore 64 when I was younger. I'm not old enough to really have played the Commodore during its era. So give it a map! Whip it out! But seeing as I dislike Euro platformers as much as I do, I probably would not be a big fan of the Amiga. Thank God I was born in a reasonable country where video game consoles did not suck, and we did not have this bullshit here. Yes, sir. What is your favorite horror video game, if you mind me asking? Survival, just any. Like I said, I didn't have a PS1. My friends did when I was a kid, so most of my PS1 memories are from them. Or, you know, words. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Okay. Next up is Biohazard Battle. This is actually a pretty fun little game. I like how these alien ships look like they're Precambrian life forms. Oh, well, that's interesting. I was born in '88, so my family didn't own a computer until the late '90s, early 2000s. So we didn't have a Commodore growing up. I'm sorry. I really like how Dead Space is great. Did you hear about the Dead Space remake they're making? Because I know they're remaking Dead Space, and I liked Dead Space 1 when I played of it, you know? That's perfectly reasonable, I understand. I think the guys who are, like the original developers of Dead Space, or the people behind it, are like creating their own, basically their own Dead Space with blackjack and hookers. From my very limited memory and understanding, I'm sorry. Well, I'm just waiting for Scorn to come out. I'm literally just waiting for Scorn to come out so that I can play the Meatball Friend video game. The Meatball Friend video game! I'm sorry. I'll stop. I apologize greatly on behalf of everyone here. It's a very... do you know the works of H.R. Geiger? It's basically a shooter, like, game designed around meat and flesh and biomechanical designs that's been in development for 10 years, and I'm very excited. I am hoping that the 10 years I had to wait for Scorn to get developed is worth the wait. Oh, my head. 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 I really don't use Reddit all that much. I do like using Reddit for remembering when games come out, though. That is actually very useful. Like, when does that game come out? Oh, Reddit probably knows that answer, and then I use Reddit for that reason. No, thank you, mister. So it's good for that alone. Rolling around at the speed of Mummy. Got nowhere to go but to Mummy, my rainbow. I'm just gonna say it, kids. Chucked ahead for Smash Brothers. No one besides me would want it, but boy howdy would I want it. Oh no, Chuck! Yeah, chucked ahead. Cucked ahead. Have you been listening to any interesting music? T, if you mind me calling you T, that is. Come on, you. I mainly use it to fix tech issues. Yeah, that is a good reason to go to Reddit, I suppose. Oh no, chucked ahead, you're dead again. Fiddle faddle. That's what we in the business call fiddle faddle, right there. Yep, sir. Mm-hmm. Oh well, it's a pretty fun. So this game is actually a complete redo of another game called Turbo Magical Hat Adventure. Not only did they change the graphics, but they actually changed a lot of the level design and overall speed of the video game. So this actually is the better version of that game. Essentially, this took a Genesis game called Turbo Magical Hat Adventure's engine and made this out of it. I much prefer Chuck and his cartoon wackety schmackety dooness. Blue Street, Speed Blight, Chuck the Head, Too Fast for the Naked Eye, Chuck the Head. I know I'm gonna get Sonic Frontiers and be like, I know. Why must I be a Sonic fan? Especially with how cool Sega's been lately. It's like, oh, come on, Sega, you used to be cool, man. Not really, no. I didn't really have a PS1 as a kid. I had an N64, but my friends had a PS1 when I was a kid. So most of my PS1 nostalgia is either via the PS2's backwards compatibility or what my friends had. That's it. That's my PS1 nostalgia in a nutshell. Like, a lot of PS1 games I eventually played were via backwards compatibility. When I got that PS2. When I was in high school. Oh no, I died. Chuck, you damn doodly doo. Okay. Like I said, I didn't have a PS1. I did eventually play the Spyro games, and I can admit that I missed out on Spyro. My friends, I think, had Crash 3, Crash Team Racing. What else did they have? I know they had more than that. Twisted Metal. I played a lot of Twisted Metal with them. I can't remember which Twisted Metal they had, though. I know they had one of the Twisted Metals for the PS1. I can't remember which one it was, though. My brain is just not there right now. One moment, please and thank you. Oh boy, technical difficulties. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Why aren't you loading, video game? Please load for me. Seriously, why aren't you loading, video game? Video game, I ask you this. Why aren't you loading? Okay, it's Nosferatu for the Super Nintendo. So this is like a Prince of Persia. It's like a Prince of Persia platformer. Yeah, Nosferatu. This was only for the Super Nintendo. I didn't know about this game until way later on, and I kind of wish I did as a kid. Because this would have been cool. I'm not a big Prince of Persia guy, but... we are experiencing Xolta technical difficulties. Please wait while he figures out what the fuck's going on yet again. Why must you not work, video game thing? I ask you this, you know. I ask you this because I really want this to work, you know what I mean? Seriously, I have a controller plugged in. Why aren't you working? Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, we are having some technical difficulties. Why aren't you working? Come on and work now. Boy howdy, I love it when things work. Okay, let's try King of Demons. I've streamed this before. King of Demons was only released in good old Japan, but this is an American version, which I pulled from an alternate universe. It's Castlevania, but with a gun! Our hero, John Human Man, is gonna shoot this guy until he's dead. Abel, it's up to you, an old friend, your prayer, blah 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 blah. You get the idea, demons. Demons! Oh no, the demon man with his demon plan upon the land to expand being a demon killed me. There's your anime wife and your anime daughter. And your anime cat. You're dead now. Hello, the soul of my wife. So yeah, this game is actually pretty fun, and if you've never played it, I suggest you do. I don't know why Nosferatu wasn't working for me, but this seems to be working. I swear, if I had $1 for every technical difficulty I had on this stream, I wouldn't be the richest man on earth, but I'd be better off financially speaking. I'm sorry. Yes, Ted apologizes for no good reason, and now his head hurts. I completely forgot about that kick attack. Oh no, the worm. Spice is life. Spice must flow, you get the idea. Is the Shaiud, the old man of the desert. Here to bring us the holy war of jihad. So yes, even in hell there are sewers. Good to know. I think I've streamed this game before. I know I have, actually. But my memory is bad recently. I'm sorry. Yeah, big man, make thickness on his dickness. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm sorry. Okay, yes, I would very much like that orb of blueness now. Picked up the health orb. Ow, my spine. Okay, let's go. The blobs! Ah! Mamma mia! Papa Pia, baby got the diarrhea. Oh great, now I have a massive pounding, throbbing headache. Thanks, body. I like how this spider has a human face on its abdomen. That's funny. Not abdomen, whatever. You know what I mean. Ted fucks up the body parts of a spider. Ted fucks up the body parts of a spider. My head. Oh, it's throbbing. Next up is Spawn from the comic book by Tad McFarlane. Oh boy, Acclaim, my favorite video game company. I'm not a fan of Acclaim or their video games except for Turok, but was that Acclaim? I can't remember. Anyways, your big demon McMahon with the big demon McMuscles. Go fight Spawn. I'm here to kick ass and chew gum, and I'm all out of gum. But where's the Violator, who was a clown for some reason? I can't remember. Spawn... I know there's a Spawn game for the Xbox, the original one. I don't know if it was good or not. I can't remember. I'm old. If the Spawn game was good for the Xbox, email me at this webzone for a pizza roll. Spawn's cape is very impractical, is all I'm saying. It looks cool. Boy howdy is it impractical looking. Remember in the comics when Spawn drill kicked people to death? I sure do. That was great. Where's Cygor? Where's the Violator? Where's men I can punch with my super punch powers? Oh, there's a Spawn enemy. Yay. Yeah, this guy looks like a McFarlane creation. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Oh, really? I didn't really collect much of the medieval Spawn stuff back in the day. I'm sorry. Oh, my head. Oh, my head. No spooky retro stream would be complete without Zombies Ate My Neighbors. At least a little bit of Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Konami, back when that meant something good on your video game console. And Lucas Farts, back when that meant something good on your computer. Rescue the neighbors in Zombie Panic! Panic! There's a Doom mod for this game that's well, not a mod for this game, but a mod for Doom based around this game. And it's surprisingly... Why is the up controlling not working? Now the up on my controller is not working. I'm pressing up. You can hear it, right? And I'm not going up. Zeke, I believe that's the character's name. One moment. We are having technical difficulties again. We have to save the children, but not the British children. We have to save the children, but not the British children. We have to save the children, but not the British children. Yeah, wasn't there a zombie radar or radar in this game, if I remember correctly? Ah, yes! I pressed the King Crimson button on my computer. Magic Falcon button. Okay, my head is literally killing me. I can't stream anymore. I'm having a massive headache. Which is a sign that I need to quit streaming for the day because I'm having a headache. Teabagging. Tea, if you mind me asking. What country are you from? Okay, Igby. What national anthem would you like me to sign us off on? Because my head is hurting. I'm sorry you came in a little later. You get to decide what national anthem we get to sign off on. You. That's right, you. Get to decide. What would you like to sign us off on? You get to pick a national anthem. The future's up to you. You get to dare to be stupid if you want to be. I don't know. I'm not your mom. If you don't pick one, okay, Norway it is. I'd like to thank the fine people of Norway for making this stream possible. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll stream because I'm feeling a little bad now all of a sudden. My head hurts. My noodle hurts. But it means a lot to me that people come to these streams, even if it's only just a little bit, you know. So yeah. Thank you. I have a Twitter, Xolta11. I have a YouTube, Xolta11. You can follow me there if you want to or not. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I'm not your dad, Mom. Goodbye, Jojo.